I was vibing with the creator and she was like, Justice, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna be?
World, my name is James Just One Thomas. I'm originally from Knoxville, Tennessee, and I am a poetic warrior, lyrical MC of a long time, father, teacher, protector, and a student of life. And I'm just here to share this love and this gift with the world to make it a better place the best way we can. Just.
The human jukebox that make the whole better rock. You know I calculate gold on this rocky road. Got a John Henry flow that make that
man. I was in the projects. It was between the ages of 7 and 8, and I heard Planet Rock playing in the next project building, and then I was like, "What is that?" And I was just drawn to this music, man. And then ever since then, I just had a love for lyrical beats and hip hop. And I remember the Paid in Full album, Rakim album. I played that tape over and over until the words just disappeared off of that joint. So it had to be between the ages of 7 and 10 years old, man. I've been a hip hop junkie. And here I am.
Habitat is full of poisonous fools. The whole planet crazy. I resort to the ooh. You know my get on up can so control the weather. I lexicon find battle rapper. No.
To be honest with you, it's the ebb and flow of life, man. As a child, you're kind of innocent, but as you grow up, you get like this kind of callous and realize the reality of life. And your art is your escape from the life or the life that you wish to have. So it's really the ebb and flow of life, man. You know, ups and downs, dramas, just life, period.
Your car start to stall, the whole planet bust you. My copper regime is everything you see. Second nature supreme is everything they want to be. It's just.
I was introduced to acting from a friend of mine who thought that the way I write lyrically was very poetic, and he wanted me to slow it down so people can really hang on every verb, every syllable, every word, because they had meanings and parables and double and triple entendres. So he said, "Why don't you try out do a reading at this poetry reading? Read a poem at this reading for Dark Horse Theater in 2004. So when I read the poem, everybody loved it, and that became like another branch in my creative aspirations. Well, film, some of the biggest things that I've done in film, it was a film called The Last Castle that was shot in 2000 with Robert Redford, James Gandolfini. A film called Civil Brand with Mos Def, Lisa Ray. Independent film called The Crossbone Click, directed by Tyrone McClain. And another independent film called Keyed, directed by Howard Bell. And musically, I've done a lot musically. No Sleep Beats for Left Thought Creations. I did compilations albums with him. I'm currently working on my third solo album, which is the Onyx Star, co-produced by Revis Mitchell for Soul Beat Productions and Icon Pro Audio. He is also the inventor, the maker of the Beat Thing. If everybody doesn't know, also he's the inventor and the maker of the Street Box. Just FYI, because I was right there with him when he made it. Keno Hill for Cuddy Bays Productions, Black Sax, LXG, live band. I come from a live band experience. Descendants of Reality, Brownie and Reese. So I have an eclectic background of music. It's not just rap, it's lyrical, it's performance, it's art, it's heart, it's passion, it's life. So it's just the ever development, constant ebb and flow of art itself. That's what it is. And I just speak I'm poetic with it.
You to be the dude to give me spiritual food, and you can regulate the game if it get rude. They call you Mr. Classroom back in the day, but I'm in love cause you're weird, this is what they say. You a wild cowboy, Mustang with spurs, a pistol whip, microphone if anything occurs. Buck shots around sound, anything occurs. Duck season on good if you're aiming.
I consider myself powerful, passionate, enigmatic, relentless, focused, a master teacher student, a protector, particularly of the youth.
Boomers, this is stuck in the vein, blows for the dope shit consumers, catch a brain tumor. If your ears are blind, you think it benign, you need that press rewind, and can you feel that?
It's never really been about red carpets and cars and clothes. It's been like a platform or medium to raise endorphins in the youth, since we in a society to where they promote low self-esteem, and I want to do music to uplift my neighborhood, my family. So I do love music, if you want to call it that. That's how I see myself as an artist, a poetical warrior. Well, my first project was called Just One Journey, co-produced by Revis Mitchell for Soul Beat Productions. My second album was Imagine That's the Second Premiere, also co-produced by Revis Mitchell. And my third album that I'm currently working on, third solo album, is the Onyx Star. And I have a couple of compilations albums. I got on a one called The 8 Elements, for No Sleep Beats, Left Thought Creations, The Campaign with Descendants of Reality, and a few other underground mixtapes that I've done with a few
Justice. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna be? I said I was gonna be phenomenal. Indeed, every dimension through the multiverse.
You know I take the trash out before I make them pass out. $100 hot rocks can cook the cash cow. Your favorite caveat that make your mama pop block. The human jukebox that make the whole bed and rock. You know I calculate gold on this rocky road. Got a John Hill.
The Onyx Star Project. What you can look for now with the Onyx Star Project is like a cosmic trip to your higher self. I'm about to present this album organically, audio and visually. I'm trying to make the album itself a Merkaba. You try to encompass everybody into it, because it itself is a spaceship, a constant journey out and into yourself. And then when you come back out, you realize that I am just one of you, and you and I are the Onyx Star. So stay tuned. Well, you can hit me up at www.justonethomas.com, www.justonethomas@bandcamp.com, justonethomas@facebook.com, and justonethomas@youtube.com. Also, justonethomas@twitter.com. Just One Thomas at SoundCloud. Yeah. Stay tuned, man, for all live mediums. Just One Thomas for Icon Audio Pro, for my homeboy Revis Mitchell and a brother of mine. I've also worked with a whole lot of artists that needs a whole lot of recognition, that's been overlooked for years. Mike Northern from Mike Check. He's also been, him and Marcus Petway has been key to my success, or me sustaining myself here in this city in Nashville, trying to be Well, not trying to be just being who I am, coming from a place where it's kind of trendy. But if they really realize the gold mine of authentic art in this city, you be one of the leading places in the world, really, for music. Not just country music, but music. So it's a lot of people, Black Sax, William Banks, Erskine Ford, EJ. These people are very dear to me. Cole Janique, Tamika Harris, Leah Wagner, Smoke Doc, Sleep, my brother Isaac Icon. I mean, it's time, man. It's time for us to have what we deserve. Come back to ourselves and be the rulers that we're supposed to be.
I said I was going to be phenomenal. Indeed, every dimension through the multiverse.
You know I take the trash out before I make them pass out. $100 hot rocks can cook the cash cow. Your favorite caviar that make your mama